Juggling has been around for hundreds of years. You don't really need to know much about the history of juggling, though, to learn how to. But before you all say, juggling is just a silly little trick, why do I need to learn it? Well, according to an article from CAN, juggling actually has several benefits, like it relieves stress and also increases brain function. So to help you out, I'm going to teach you how to simply juggle, because it's really a simple and easy trick. So I'm going to teach you the basics of 3-ball juggling, some common mistakes and problems people have with juggling, and also a trick or two to impress your friends. So the first thing you're going to need is, you're going to need 3 balls. So one video that I watched on YouTube, put out by Expert Village, suggests that you start with 1 ball, and you juggle from hand to hand, and there goes hand to hand. But I'm going to assume that most of you have 2 hands, so that should be too difficult for you. Next, you take 2 balls, and you just go back and forth. Again, you have 2 hands, 2 balls, shouldn't be too difficult. Then you add in the 3rd ball. This is where it gets tricky. You're going to start with 2 balls in your dominant hand and 1 in your non-dominant. So this is going to be my right and my left. Now you're going to start by throwing the first ball up in the air, followed by the left hand, followed again by the right hand. So it looks something like this. So you end up with 2 balls in the left hand, 1 ball in the right hand. And just keep doing that over and over again until you can get comfortable with it. Then you move to your left hand and you start with that. After you get comfortable with your left hand, you're going to combine them. So you're going to go from right to left, left to right, right to left, left to right, and then eventually you'll end up juggling. Now I'm going to assume that a lot of you will have more problems juggling 3 balls than 2 balls or 1 ball. So one of the common problems people have when they start juggling is that they find that the balls start flying away from them. A simple remedy for this is to simply stand in front of a wall and begin juggling, and throw the balls as if you're trying to hit your shoulders. This will keep you from moving forward and flailing about, because you'll hit your hand and it'll hurt. Also, another mistake people make is that they tend to watch 1 ball. This is a problem, because if you only watch 1 ball, you can't see the other 2. So what you're going to do is you almost zone out and just stare at the area at which the balls are moving, and use your peripherals to see them and catch them. Again, juggling is simply taking a lot of practice and a lot of time putting into it. It's easy, it just takes a while to get the hang of. Now also, once you can master the 3-ball juggling, which we call the cascade, you can learn tricks and other cool things to impress your friends. One trick is called juggler's tennis, where you simply take 1 ball and you throw it above the others, back and forth. Now the best way I found to start doing this is you start juggling and you take 1 ball and just throw it somewhere, preferably in the direction of your left hand. This will get you into the habit of getting out of rhythm of the cascade, because that's what a lot of juggling tricks is getting out of rhythm. So you're going to start with your right hand and just throw the ball, and when you can comfortably throw the ball from your right hand to your left hand, you're going to switch and start with your left hand like the cascade. Once you do that, you're going to start combining them again. So you go from right to left, left to right, right to left, and just see how many you can do. It'll take you a while. You might get 2 times, 3 times. Eventually you'll be able to do it just hardly without thinking. One of my favorite jugglers to watch, Falcor, does an excellent job of showing all the stuff that you can do with 3-ball and 4-ball juggling. Also, Expert Village puts out several videos of instructions and a lot more in-depth ways of how to juggle. One of my favorite tricks to do is called Mill's Mess. Looks like this. Now, Mill's Mess looks really difficult, but when you break it down, it's not. It's simply throw 1 ball over and 1 ball under. And you do that with the left hand and also your right hand. So juggling and all those tricks are really just simple tricks combined to make it more complicated and more eye-pleasing tricks. Now, after you all run out and buy your juggling balls at Hobby Lobby, I want you to remember some of the stuff that I taught here, like how to start with 3 balls. You go from 1 ball to 2 balls to 3 balls. Some of the problems you might have, like juggling forward, you know, standing against the wall, and also the trick about juggling, the different ways that people use simple tricks to create more complicated ones. So really, when you break it down, juggling is very easy and simple to do, and this is how you juggle.